Once you're ready to start your project, head into iMovie. iMovie comes free with a lot of the new iOS devices like iPhones and iPads. However, older devices, it may be a paid download from the App Store. So let's go on in. First thing you'll notice is across the top, I have 3 separate categories: video, projects, and theaters. Video shows me my raw footage I've taken with either my camera or I've imported onto my device. Projects are different things that I've been working on editing. Theater are finished projects that I want to be able to display and show to other people. We're going to head on over to projects. And anytime you see a plus sign, think add or creating. I'm creating something new inside there. So I'm going to click that plus sign because we're going to create a brand new movie. Now we're presented with 2 different options, movie and trailer. When you think trailer, think that Hollywood style, kind of Michael Bay-esque with explosions. And really, it's not that hard to do, but it doesn't give you a lot of flexibility when it comes to freedom. So you can choose your different theme. Like I said, you could do Michael Bay style with superhero. You can do a scary movie or a romantic movie, something that's retro, maybe like an indie film, even things like a coming of age film. They really have all these different genres. And that's going to set the tone of your trailer. So we're going to go ahead and just demo a quick trailer, and then we're going to pop on over to the other category. So let's go ahead and choose a superhero, hit create. And just like that, it's going to ask you who is involved. This will help dictate a lot of your titles. So for example, if instead of super family, I want to say super, I engage. I can say the cast members. I can add or subtract certain ones in. So maybe I'm a cast member. Ask me my gender. I can say maybe Tommy is another cast member. And so forth and so on. You can also put your studio inside there and certain credits. These are just going to help with a lot of those titles inside there. Again, you can delete certain things out, but not everything. Now we're going to switch on over to where it's the storyboard. This is going to be where you actually put some of your shots inside there. So again, you can edit different titles. So instead of saying the Langs are an average family, we're going to say movie making is fun. You can see I'm just using the on-screen keyboard here. Now, it specifically guides you of what kind of shots you want to do. And you remember back in our camera tutorial, we talked about how you have close-ups and group shots and over-the-shoulder shots. There's a lot of different shots out there. We only touched on a few basic ones. Again, these are ones that you can choose. So this one's asking for a group shot, so I can click on this, and it's going to bring up in the bottom left-hand corner a media selector. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose recently added. I can see there's my footage I've shot. It's going to automatically look at the time that you need to do. So that's what those yellow brackets, and I can move it around as I need. Hit the plus sign, and it adds it right in there. Now a medium shot, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go down here, grab a different shot, hit the plus sign, add it in. And you can see how it really starts to guide you through. Now when we're all ready, we want to go ahead and hit play. I'm going to go back to my top one here, hit the play button to preview, and I can see it in the top left-hand corner. You can see there's the studio name. There's our title we added before, movie making is fun. Our group shot, the medium shot, and you can see some of the things we didn't fill in already. Now it's fun, it's exciting, it gives you some of the great titles and things that you want to do, but it doesn't really give you a lot of flexibility to make this movie what you want it to be. So I'm going to hit done. And what's great about iMovie is it doesn't have a save feature. It automatically saves these things in for you. So if you want to start a movie and then maybe go do something else, you don't have to worry about, oh shoot, I didn't save that. It's automatically saving in your projects for you. So when I go back and hit the left button underneath where it says projects, you can see all of my different projects right there. Now I'm going to hit that plus sign again, and this time we're going to choose movie. And this is really where the sky is the limit. You have a lot of flexibility. The first thing it's going to do is ask you to pick a shot to start with, some sort of footage to start working with. So I know that I have my 6.3 second video I did before. I can select multiple. I personally like to go one at a time so I can choose what I'm inserting where. I don't have to keep moving things around. So I'm just going to choose the one for now. And you can see I can do everything from video to photos and put all of that in there. Again, I'm just choosing that one and hitting create movie down at the very bottom. Here are my dinosaurs. Up in the top left-hand corner, this is again your preview, just like we had in that trailer mode. So this is showing you where in your video you're at and exactly what it's going to look like on the screen. On the right-hand side, that's the media you can add. So like I said, if we're only starting with one shot, but you're not stuck with that. If I wanted to pull in another video clip or other photos or maybe voiceover, I can still pull in things as I go. And that's really kind of my preferred method. Again, it's really your style of how you want to edit. Down at the very bottom is probably the most important part. This is your timeline. So your timeline is showing you actually what the video itself is. And you see this big white line down the center? We call that our playhead. And as I move my finger to the left and right, that's going to move us throughout our video. The playhead shows you where in time you are on the project itself. So when I click the play button, you can see it starts right at the playhead. This becomes very important when we start editing things like cuts and adding transitions. The playhead is going to be very, very important.